like he can bring any of them family members up
I'm
and make
predicting it.
something shake.
I'm
Uh,
predicting it right now. He gonna come back in a big way in SummerSlam, like
he he
somehow,
he
some way to get at Seth Rollins and them.
he has to. I mean, look, Seth got Bronson Reed, he got Braun Breaker, he got Paul Heyman.
Yeah, he's
That's a
squabbed
fake
up.
blood. That's a fake bloodline right there. CM
Yeah.
Punk,
I
he's
say
into
an
it with John Cena
anti-bloodline.
right now. Yep, CM Punk, he's into it with Cena right now. So that's what we finna get for the next couple weeks. Cena and Punk.
Cena, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The only perfect place for Roman Reigns to appear is in the middle of whatever Seth Rollins got going on with that Money in the Bank briefcase.
So, who is Seth Rollins cashing in on then? Who is
He
his
gotta go.
target?
He gonna go after Gunther. It's only right.
I don't
Hmm.
see it making sense though.
It's only right.
I disagree. If Seth Rollins is with Braun Breaker, um, he with Paul Heyman, and he with what's the first name? Um, what's the big guy name again?
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed. If he's with Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Paul Heyman, he's kind of the bloodline holder right now.
Yeah.
It don't make to solidify his position, right? His position of power. It only makes sense to go after the top belt. Going after the heavyweight, that don't him going after the heavyweight takes him out of the main event spotlight. If Seth Rollins goes for the heavyweight championship, he's not in the main event of anything. Not SummerSlam, not WrestleMania, not Royal Rumble. The Undisputed is going to be the main title. He literally would
Yeah.
take himself out of the headline if he do that. It's kind of
Well,
like
he
But
still
you did all
is the
this
main
work.
event in a sense, as far as like the
yeah,
main storyline.
it's still a main
But
event. Yeah.
yeah, but I feel like their mission right now is to take over Raw and convert as many people on
Take
a
over
team.
Raw.
They kind of doing what Triple H and them was doing back then. Like, oh, you ain't joining us, and we gonna beat you. You know, you an enemy. We gonna beat you into submission, type of thing.
I just me personally, I just don't think let's just use Triple H's favorite word. Right for business for him to go for him to go and try to take it from Cena while Cena on this farewell tour. Now, yeah, that would be interesting. That'd be very interesting. That'd be a crazy turn of events for him to dethrone Cena. But Cena is on this quest to end wrestling. We gotta remember
So
that's
And
what he's doing
Ron Killings is on a mission to
to
save
save
wrestling.
wrestling.
So he's gonna take that belt from John. I'll tell you. He gonna be like, I
so
saved you. I
Now,
saved you, John.
now,
Watch at the end. He gonna be like, I saved you. I see it. I already see it. He gonna be goofy with it
yeah.
too.
but then is okay. So the next question is John Cena really going to walk out with the belt, or is somebody really going to take it from him? Because I think it would be more interesting if he actually walk out with the belt.
Walks out with the belt. I do
But
too. I think that'd be dope as hell for him to walk out with the belts. I think it'd be gangster. I think it'd be uh I told you so.
right, that's what
You
I.
know, but
I'm the real last champion.
at the same time, yeah, I'm the real last champion. But at the same time, is do we really want wrestling to end in John Cena's hand?
Right,
Three
because they would
move
have to.
Cena, four
Yeah,
move Cena, five move Cena, who really can't wrestle, but he can wrestle. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do we really want to hit like it's so many up and comers that's dogs like Braun Breaker, a future champion, multiple time champion,
absolutely.
Braun Breaker,
No.
easy.
I think
And
he like a couple of years away.
Yeah,
and
because
if they bring his cousin up, because they supposed to be bringing Scott Steiner's son up, and they be the Steiner cousins, that's a tag team run for a while.
right, because when you think about it, a lot of these wrestlers are pushing in their 40s. A lot of the women in their
Yes.
40s.
Mhm.
They may not look like it, but they in their 40s.
Yeah,
Once
they
you get
old.
into that,
They up there.
yeah.
They up there.
So once you get into that early 40s, you're not the main eventer like that too much. They do that for
Yeah.
the young guys and the workhorses. So
Yeah, man. What about the Codys, the Romans, and the Cenas? You
they're
know,
not young though.
Yeah,
I
they not
know, but
young.
I'm saying they still like like they still was the center of attention.
I mean, they are the center of attention, but what Romy did in that 4 year or 3.5 run, that takes a toll on your body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cody,
Yeah.
even working a year, that because you got to,
He,
Manny, you
he
already
held the
know,
COVID. He held the COVID
Cody
era down.
dude. Because
Cody
Like,
has so many injuries. It was insane. He had a broken toe when he jumped off the Hell in the Cell. This man tore his pectoral muscle. Like that dude,
yeah.
that
Triple
dude has
H
some major
quads both
injuries.
times.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
because
injuries ain't no joke.
nah, it ain't no joke, and the real fans know that the weekly shows that's not all they do. They do mini shows, house shows,
Yeah,
signing,
house
book signing.
shows.
They
Yeah,
do a lot. They work it.
yeah. Them
So
boys
Yeah.
working. Them
Which
boys and girls are
which
working.
I'm happy they separated the whole Raw and SmackDown. It basically made them two entities or whatever, so wrestlers can actually get a break instead of
right,
wrestling like 2 or 3 times a week. Like that's a lot.
yeah, man. That really makes me think like you're most likely going to be dating another wrestler when you're in the wrestling business.
In the game. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be. You ain't.
That
It
ain't
ain't.
that ain't a bad life.
It all. It's not
That's
a.
similar to, well, you see what
Th-
Jimmy Uso
th-
did?
those young ladies came a long way from Luna Vachon.
Absolutely.
You know
Um.
you know what?
Um.
Shout out Luna Vachon, the first real heel, boy. She was a dog. Luna was a dog.
Man.
Oh man.
John Cena, CM Punk. They fought each other a few times in the past. Are we getting?
Cena walking away with the belt. Cena's walking away with the belt.
Or maybe CM Punk might take it.
Well, my question is it fair for the fans to get a rinse, watch, repeat with John Cena versus CM Punk again? Is it fair for us to get this again? Is this re-
I think it is because I think they'll do a
I think
whole
so. It's
full circle.
nostalgia.
It's gonna be a full
Yeah.
circle moment. That's what
Yeah,
I feel
full
like it's
circle
gonna be.
moment. And I hope Cena run out the front door with the belt like Punk did him. Go home and put the belt in
Yeah.
the refrigerator.
Y'all remember that, dude?
That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool.
Yo.
Hmm.
All
But
right.
see, even if CM Punk did it, he ain't gonna be able to hold it too long because, like you said,
I see Travis Scott interfering though, man. Like
if
Look,
somebody
Travis
got to
Scott come
interfere
back
with
on
that.
the, if Travis
I
Scott even interfere in some type of way, man,
He
unless
got
his
to
music,
interfere.
I'm so
nah,
tired of
I'm
Travis
walking
Scott
away.
right now.
I'm walking away. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This last WrestleMania was so lackluster. You could have not watched that last match and still walked away like you didn't miss anything. Like
Dude,
it was
Yeah,
you
crazy.
remember at WrestleMania? Dude, the show was going at a phenomenal pace. They kicked it off with Jey Uso. Dude, the
Hmm.
women's match were good. They were doing a fantastic job with the whole show. And then you let one person, Travis Scott, one person, literally to dethrone what could have what could have what could have topped WrestleMania 40 potentially.
yeah.
Hmm.
He fucked it up. He did.
Dude,
But it was funny. It was
Hmm.
definitely funny. Like I said, Cody slap. That was awesome. That was an awesome.
yeah, it's like what the
That
hell?
was so that felt so good to see, man. I ain't gonna lie.